say. Spirit and Peanut, both players that did play that about 4 years ago. So Canyon going to be back to his AP jungler roots.
There you go.
Excited to see how that one's going to go. We'll see how quickly he builds his Trinity Force. All of that synergy to play around. A tough task for Gen G day one. See how they do as we hop onto the Rift.
소환사의 협곡에 오신 것을 환영합니다.
It will do that. I don't know if it'll make a meaningful difference, but we'll have to see.
It's like having a life vest on a speedboat. You know, if you fall out of the boat, I mean, you're probably going to be a long way away from the boat. Okay. So not surprising that he's diverted back to her once again, even though she hasn't been her same priority level. And Canyon going to meet Ona potentially. As Ona lying in wait. Ooh, let's see whether Canyon is still close by. Ooh, we will land the snare, does Faker. But Ona, no follow-up just yet. Chickens coming on through. Ona's position going to be given away. There's a crash down. Does find a little bit of a knock-up. And of course, Lehens is here. Flag and drag. Ona looking to escape. See whether he does risk going for a bit of a contest. But with that Scryer's Bloom going off, he knows that things are looking a little bit dangerous. And yeah, Shattering Strike Smite is pretty difficult to steal against.
Yeah, so Lehens, instead of backing, they stayed in lane, made sure that Guma and Carrick couldn't get too quick of a crash in, so the pace could actually catch the full wave, and then
it's eroded.
And it is in fact happening. We are getting. We were wondering when this was going to be the case, when it would, if and when it would happen. And T1 are bringing out the double support item.
And Ona looking about grabbing himself some Kevins here, as we can see.
Just gonna
give the Void Bubs.
Different names every single time.
Yeah, I'm just like, I'm seeing which one feels better. You know, that's how you do it. That's how you learn.
Cycle for all of them.
Yeah.
Interestingly, Canyon actually not going to go for the grubs here. Instead, opting to go towards Dragon. Rel is one of the best at clearing them because she can break shields. So they die very rapidly.
So far, we have first Dragon equals victory 50% of the time. Yeah,
like
I'm never going to feel safe after that game.
Okay, that's fair. On your end.
I live in the same apartment complex as Achilles, right? So it's tough. Okay, all out. Underneath this turret here is Zeus fighting this Cassante, and I think that he wins the long fight. Even tanks a turret shot and still feels no worse for wear.
Pace fortunately does have his blue gun, so at the very least he'll be able to stay in a decent space, but again, he's not going to be able to withstand the power, and it's going to have to back here, so this is a pretty big sacrifice they make for only 3 grubs. Don't even get the full package, because the owner got the first rotation, and now that gold lead is only going to get bigger.
So 3 apiece for both teams. Not going to have any Void Mites this time. As Chovy looking to deliver something to Zeus here. He's burning down, but I don't think it's really going to be a thing that works out. Faker teleports in, collects himself first blood against Keen. And that first one did not work out. We'll just see how it goes. Lehens going to get caught out of position here by Faker, but does have Mikhail's done. And Gen G, it feels like they do have to do something. Pressure going to be on. And Chovy is going to answer that call just a little bit here. Fast bomb coming out. Big one going to miss. As Faker gets underneath this turret. He's not out of the woods just yet, though, as Canyon making his way in. He gets smoked. There's a Pop Blossom. Throws Canyon into the sky. Crash down. Going to be avoided there by Faker, who goes the other direction. Finds the snare. The Blooming Burst come down, but Chovy was given enough time. And he'll come on over and take the kill. A bit of time has been bought, though, so that means that the Rift Herald will go over to T1.
But one has to wonder, will there be enough? As there is the Blood Song, as we did expect. Quest is done.
Yeah, he's got the Cyclo Sword as well, going for the build that he went for in game number 1. There's All Out coming on in here as they're taking a lot of damage. This time, Gwen not as immune. However, if you don't hit him with a lot of stuff, he just runs away. Ghost was employed, and Zeus will be just fine.
You are going to have to hit those rockets if you don't want to get the most out of the Corki. Anamoon not quite done yet. But yeah, that was not real Faker, but still, more poke is landing, and now it's starting to stick.
Is scary, yeah. Faker, still a minion. He's committed. Committed to the minion playstyle. And that is not the real one. Going to be backing away. But Chovy, if he continues to land these rockets with 2 items, really is starting to become a bit of a problem here. Pays with red-white. Decent amount of ammo. Will have enough for any potential fights that do come up. And secured by Canyon. Pop Blossom finds 3 from Faker, and there's the flag and drag as well. The option is Pays. They're looking for him, and they will be able to get their prize here as now Gen G just running for the hills. Canyon, he should be able to walk his way out because Zeus has other things on his mind. Chovy has to flash to avoid both Zeus and Ona making their way down. Lehens gets to the safety of his turret. And Pays was taken in trade for the Dragon. Could have been worse, could have been better here as well for Gen G.
Take another look at the play here. Yeah,
Beautiful.
Look at that. Double or triple knock-up from Faker, and then the immediate double knock-up from Owner, while also ensuring that there's no counter-engage, because if Kenyon can counter-engage there with his Magnet Storm, completely losing control over this game.
Certainly could be. And okay, Gumiushi in a whole lot of trouble. He does have a campfire, and Chovy losing out. The full culling was what he had to contend with there, and isn't actually able to secure the kill. Does get the barrier. That's what they have done. They turned off this ward for a little while as the teleport is going to be committed here by Zeus. They just want a 5v5. And right now you can see Keen waiting a little bit. Doesn't have a forward ward to deal with here as Carrier just going to play defense, and they're too late. Canyon not going to be able to make it in time. Gets a control ward there just to watch the Baron die. Now trying to canter his way out of here on his pants. He will be able to do so. But Gen G just caught napping a little bit there. That is a very aggressive teleport as Faker doesn't find the Pop Blossom. In goes Keen, and Faker is now going to be all outed from this fight. Canyon gets his way out, or does he? Zona does find a flag and drag, and Faker is going to be the one to be taken down. Cozy Campfire's in there. This dragon is going to be secured, but now the teleport's coming in. Faker, no Pop Blossom, and there's the Cataclysm. They're trying to just keep them here as Zeus gets into the backline. Chovy makes it to safety, but I don't know whether the pace is going to be so late. Never mind. He just explodes him. And now Faker's in the pit with nowhere to go. A Gravitum comes down. Moonlight Vigil is going to connect, and Faker, he is so low. A big one to the back of the head from Chovy is going to secure it once again, and Gen G win out in multiple instances. As Carrier going to take a little bit of damage here from Keen, but not too much to worry about. Got a big old zoom out as there's the Cataclysm from Ona. Gets a huge amount of knockups as Keen now in a different spot. As there's the 3-man Pop Blossom as Faker comes in. He gets exhausted, but it's still enough to get the kill onto the hands. The whole bottom lane's taken down. Snip, snip, snip goes Zeus. And there's the flag drag flash from Ona to secure Chovy. 4 on the ground for Gen G. T1 with the team fight.
And it feels even until it doesn't. Almost a clean ace here. Only Canyon is able to get out with his life. And T1, if they don't win the game at the very least, they are going to do critical damage to the structures. Lands up in a few seconds. I don't think he's going to have the opportunity. And T1, out of a game that felt like it had stabilized, find the first win in this best of 3.
Yeah, well, Canyon's going to try and do it again, but there goes the Nexus. T1! The world champions take down the LCK champions.
Yep, okay, but at the same time, the team fights were won by Faker and Owner.
Yeah, but you don't think that far.
I think I do.
You do?
I do, yeah.